Here in downtown Pensacola, hundreds of people braved the stormy weather to protest the new president, Donald Trump. These supporters are here to fight for the rights not only of women, but for people of color and the LGBT community.
Love, not hate! Love, not hate! Love, not hate!
PSC students were among the protesters and added their unique perspective regarding the march.
What do you hope this event can achieve in the long run?
I think in the long run, just to understand that we're not the only people who are angry about what's happening and want things to change, just to come together in solidarity as a community, because a lot of people forget that there are other people who believe the same things and stand up for the same things. So
also just that people will remember that being behind a computer screen isn't the way to change anything. You really have to do something.
Show up.
Speak.
Be there.
Show up. Yeah. Even if it's raining and it's early in the morning.
Hopefully that we will be looked upon as an equal part of society, and that people can realize that women don't just need to be in the house, that they can go up and above and be breadwinners and successful and fulfilled people.
I'm hoping this will kind of help people open their eyes. We were just marching out here and storming, and that's nothing compared to what some women went through, and it helps people understand a little minor bit of what we're trying to fight for.
Exactly.
If we change one person's mind about women's rights, it's still something.
It's still a success.
It's better than nothing.
Well, we want to support women in our community as well as the more marginalized communities and stand up for our health, our safety, and our rights, especially with the new administration that is threatening a lot of those things.
What do you think is most important about this particular protest?
Well, Pensacola was kind of a hot spot for Trump, including the
Exactly.
Trump billboard. So I kind of want people to realize, hey, we're not just a Trump supporting city. We have people who are completely unaware of what's going on, and we're still here fighting not to wipe us off the map.
Right.
My heart is overwhelmed with how many people turned out today. I wasn't expecting this many with the Trump billboard. I was expecting quarter of this maybe, but it was really awesome.
Today was an awesome day.
Yeah.
It was an awesome day, yeah.
I guess it demonstrates that even though we are a relatively small town and a lot of big cities are having protests, it shows that we can make a difference where we are instead of traveling to make a difference. We can all come together in our own community, and difference can happen anywhere you are, as long as you make it happen and stand up for what you believe in where you are.
I also think it's important that we see that all of us continue to come together, and we don't become complacent over the next 4 years, so that we can continue to come together as a community to stand up for what we believe in.
That it's here, that it's a lot of us, I think feel like little blue dots in a big sea of red in this part of the country, and that 2,700 women and their families said, I want to come out and be with women today and show my support. That solidarity has been incredible. The official head count was RSVPs, 2,700. In terms of people who actually showed up, we did a couple rough counts, and some people told me it was over 2,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Which is actually larger than New Orleans March.
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably larger than his inauguration.
I think.
What would you like to tell women of today?
You
Keep
go
fighting.
first on this one.
Keep fighting. Don't give up. Even if you see men succeeding faster, better, just keep going. Don't let them intimidate you. You have more power than you can imagine.
I've grown up here my entire life. I've only lived here my entire life, and growing up I've only ever been told that I would never make as much as a man. And people call me stupid. I feel like no one should be that way. I feel like women should take what I have to say and be like, you can do whatever you want. And literally, this is what life is about. It's to give it a meaning, and so, make it worth it.
You do not serve any man.
Yes.
You serve yourself. That's
Anybody.
probably the most
Anybody.
important thing I can tell to future women. You do not owe anyone anything besides yourself. No matter what, don't let people's beauty standards affect how you see yourself. Don't let their opinions affect you. Just stay strong.
Be your
Stay
own
you.
person. Think for yourself.
Yeah.
To women in our community, especially here in Pensacola, we see you, we support you, you're not alone, we absolutely have your back, and we hope to see you and your family out at any kind of future event.
What would you say to other women in this time?
Stand up and kick some ass, honestly.
What do you hope for America in the future, in the next 4 years, just in general?
I hope we don't make this mistake again. in the next 4 years.
I hope that even though we might not agree with the president, I hope that he succeeds. I hope the country has a better understanding, because then with understanding comes progress and, changes and stuff. Understanding is really what I hope most for.
Personally, I hope that it becomes more tolerant, more accepting, just more inclusive as a whole, instead of the way it's going.
I just hope that with all the stuff going on right now, that it's really a wake-up call for everyone, that things need to change.
I hope we don't go backward. I hope we can at least maintain the rights that we have now, and there will always be people like the 2,700 people who wanted to come out here fighting for more rights, for LGBT rights, for Black power, for feminism in general.
Perfect. Is there anything you'd like to add that we didn't get to in our interview?
Oh boy.
Any burning?
Not particularly. We are just so proud of this community and the way these women have come together.
Although weather delays were inevitable, the march supporters remained positive and dedicated to the cause. For the Corsair, this is Sean Minton reporting from Plaza de Luna.